if I get this. Whack! Got him. High-25, knock knock, 479 coming right at you. I'll take the whack, 524. This thing is just a breath of fresh air. Whack, you're dead. He is amazing shooting across whack, 470. And you just tear big chunks out of the enemy tank. We'll just whack, 450. Pew, whack, dead. Hi guys, Vechs here. Welcome back to some more World of Tanks. And what is look at this thing. Look at that. Look at this thing here. Look at that Roomba. The Rheinmetall Borsig Waffenträger. Waffenträger stands for weapons carrier, and it triggers some Waffen into battle. And I got Master Gunner, Tank Sniper, High Caliber, doing the most damage on my team, 3,219. But you know what's really funny? What's missing on here? A mastery badge? Yeah, the Rheinmetall Borsig Waffenträger is pretty good, and it's really popular. So to get a mastery badge on this tank, I'm going to have to compete with a lot of tankers. So a mastery badge on this tank will be a little bit more of a challenge than other more niche tanks that are less popular. But still, I'm taking advantage of the On Track to the Waffenträger Auf E100 mission, missions that are out this month. That's why I have been grinding up this tier here, and I've been making a pretty good go of it so far. Let's go take a look at my German tree here. I've made it up through the Toaster, the Nashorn, the Stur Emil, the Stubborn Emil, and I've made it to the Rheinmetall Borsig Waffenträger, taking advantage of the cool rewards from the On Track mission. And maybe if I grind up enough XP, I can actually get a Dickermax. Where is it at? In the tier here. There it is. Yeah, it's a tier 6 tank destroyer, premium tank destroyer. You can get one of these for free by beating all of the on-track missions. So this is a way a free account that never wants to pay any real-life money into the game can get a premium tank for free. Is doing the on-track mission to the Waffenträger this month. All you really got to do is just play the game a ton, and you can get it. So going back to the garage, let's see here. Wank. On track. I'm on step. The steps are done in 25,000 XP increments, and I'm on step 4 right now. Step 9 is what gets you. Step 9 gets you the Dickermax, and that's basically 250,000 experience total. So you've got a month to earn 250,000 experience. Meh. If you do 10,000 experience in the vehicle or let me rephrase that. If you do 10,000 XP in the tree, because it's any vehicle, you can earn it with any vehicle in the tree. That's 10,000 experience a day to get this. And 10,000 experience a day is 10 good matches, 20 bad matches. So I think that's definitely doable if you pace yourself. But anyway, let's take a look at the match. Alright, and there she is, a beautiful little Roomba. So the 9.0 update has come out, and we have historical battles in the game. With the 9.0 update, though, there are also a number of basically bugs in the game. And one of those bugs is causing me to crash on improved graphics settings. So I'm in standard graphics right now. This is the way the game looks at lower settings. But I have to be like this, otherwise I end up crashing, unfortunately. But I think the game still looks pretty good, even in these settings. So I'm kind of sitting here iffy about where to go. And then I decide to try to head up the mid here and lend our guys going up mid some really heavy supporting fire. And I'm kind of hoping I can catch some of the enemy tanks as they travel to the town. See if I get this. Whack! Got him. Kind of weird there. I actually did not see his outline. I think there may have been a prop in the way, and I saw a tree fall over there. I think there may have been a prop of some kind in the way that was actually covering up his outline, or keeping me from seeing the outline, but obviously the armor-piercing 128mm round just blew right through the wall or bench or whatever it may have otherwise been in the way. And hi, E25, knock knock, 479 coming right at you. God, I love this vehicle. I love this vehicle. I love the Roomba. And Rheinmetall Borsig Waffenträger is a little hard to say in the heat of battle, so everybody I've seen, including me, just calls this vehicle the Roomba. So it's the Roomba. And I love it. It's got a turret. It's on flat ground. It's got some mobility, you know. It gets out up to about 35 on flat ground. Not that great at going up hills, but I'll take the whack 524. I'll take the reasonable speed on flat ground. Coming from the T28, and it's with its useless heavy armor. So much armor that slows you down, but it still doesn't bounce enough for the, you know, for the speed it loses. This thing is just a breath of fresh air. Whack! You're dead. And the turret, it sits low, it has good camo rating, and the gun is just a dream. I probably won't even look at that 15cm gun later on, because it gets much worse accuracy than this gun. And this gun's accuracy is amazing, shooting across whack, 470. I just keep whacking these people, just big hits. It feels so good to shoot this, and you just tear big chunks out of the enemy tank. They're like, oh god, I just got thumped again really hard. That was 490. Now look at this KV-5 just coming right out in the open. Look at this guy. This is beautiful. Just whack! 450. Reloading. Reload. I'm going to pop him right in the back of the turret here. Pew! Whack! Dead. I am getting in so much supporting fire. I'm really helping my team out here, just taking these big chunks off the enemy tanks. Hello, is there anything else I can hit here? Anything else? What about this thing? Can I hit that? No, he's going the wrong way. Can I hit this? No, there's a house in the way. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Now let's come up here. And I know this thing is a keeper for sure. I've painted it. I've put emblems on it because I know I'm going to keep it. And the emblems are also on sale this month, so yay to that. But coming from the T28, that's big and slow and ponderous and doesn't have a turret and has to turn, and it's just, man, it's so much better. It just, if you're gonna hang back and snipe, it is such a better vehicle than the T28. The T28 doesn't have a turret, and it doesn't have any mobility, and what it gets in return, and I'm comparing them because it's fair. They're both Tier 8 tank destroyers. No, don't end match. I must talk. They are both Tier 8 tank destroyers, but for long-range fire support, which is what they're both good for, I contend that the T28's armor is not thick enough for how slow they made it in this game. The armor is not thick enough. It gets penetrated way too often for how little mobility it has. If that armor was maybe another 50 millimeters thick, then I would be much more okay with that vehicle. But I don't like the T28, and I'm just gritting my teeth and grinding through it. The Rheinmetall Borsig Waffenträger with this 128, this is the stock gun too. I didn't have to do jack squat to get this thing running properly. This is the gun it just starts with. Compare that to the T28. I had to grind up multiple guns to get that thing working right, and it's just, this gun is amazing. It's accurate. It's got 246 pin on the standard rounds with 490 average damage. Gold gets it up to 311. I've got a god dang railgun at that point. 311 penetration average. And hey, if you know what, if I just want to fling some high explosive at a target where I know it'll pin, like say another Roomba, for example, or an artillery piece, I get 630 damage, average damage on the high explosive right there. That will... I can shoot that at just about anything in the game, and it's going to accomplish something. You know? So I'm in love with this Roomba. It's such a good vehicle, and I'm keeping it forever, and I love it. And it's so much... And it actually even looks kind of cool. It's just like a... You know... these were never made. They were planned. All the Germans were trying to do is get big anti-tank guns out into the battlefield cheaply. They just had a thing for weapon carriers. They wanted self-propelled anti-tank guns. So instead of towing an anti-tank gun behind a truck and then setting it up and then having the crew get on it and start trying to move it around and aim at enemy tanks, they said, forget that. We'll just get, you know, a basic chassis and stick the anti-tank gun on that and then let it drive itself out in the field and, you know, skip the whole towing it behind a truck thing. So that's all they were after. And they didn't expect it to have any armor. The thing is, realistically, if that 128 hits just about any enemy vehicle and penetrates, and it probably will, that vehicle's going to die. If that 128mm round enters the crew compartment and starts fragmenting and spraying fragments of blown out armor, and it shatters itself and just bounces, they're all dead. That tank is gone. One hit, one kill. So in real life, you know, if something shoots this, it's probably the crew's probably gonna, you know, it's probably gonna get knocked out. If any high explosive landed anywhere near this, the crew would die. Although I actually did some research, and I'm getting way off topic here, but just take away 155mm high explosive rounds and above, basically kill tanks if they land anywhere near them. This game is much more generous, and basically high explosive in this game is actually underpowered compared to real life. I think I might actually make a video on that, high explosive versus tank armor, because it's actually pretty cool. Anyway, TLDR, the Roomba is amazing, and I love it. And it's just an awesome vehicle, and it's fun to drive. But yeah, if I want Mastery Badge Ace Tanker on this thing, I don't even know what I got to do. Do I just have to kill the entire enemy team by myself? Is that what it's going to take? Probably. Who knows? We'll find out. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. I've rambled enough. I'm going to wrap it up here. I'll see y'all next time. And until then, take it easy.